What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to show you once again another deck that is featuring the very strong Guardian cards, especially this one right over here. It is the Gravity. This is going to be a control Citron deck. Now the meta has slowed down. There's not as many zombies, especially playing aggro Impfinity anymore, which makes control decks like this that are basically stalling and then coming in with strong late game cards a lot more effective. The Gravity is a 7/7 armored, suck guys and untrickable. It's just ridiculous. You're going to be able to set up your Gravity and use your multiple removal cards that you are running in this deck in order to clear the way and have a win condition. The main win condition, though, of the deck is going to be Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. When you get this on the board, you basically win the game because it's clearing minions. It's preventing your opponent from playing tricks. Between that and the other threats that you'll have on the board, you should have an easy time having a victorious game once turn 8 comes around. You're able to play this. So for the early game, in terms of controlling, we are running Forget-Me-Nots as a control card. You specifically want to play this if the opponent has left over one brain to play a like a superpower that will keep their guys on the board, or a healthy tree. This will deny that and remove one of their guys. But we're also running powerful removal cards like Primal Potato Mine, like Galactic Cactus, that is going to be able to splash everything for 1 and do 3 damage to the card you put it in front of. A really powerful and useful removal card is Primal Pea Shooter. This can be used in the early game to get like a free bounce on a teleportation zombie or a space-time, but is even more useful in the late game if they play Deep Sea Guard. You can just put this on the ground and it basically bounces, 6 of their brains off the board for free. You can use the other brains that you have in order to either control them or develop threats of your own. Poppin' Poppy is a very important card for some heals. I was running 4 Poppin' Poppies and 4 Gravity at the end. I took out 1 copy of each and added in a couple of Brainanas. It's just such a powerful card denying their tricks, and this will allow you to put a lot of threats on the board, and your opponent's not going to have the brains available to answer them during the trick phase. We're also running 3 Pear Cubs, a very good control card in itself, because it trades up very well unless your opponent has Frenzy. And this can end up just being one of your threats that you're going to be having. You can put your Pear Cub in the water lane and splash it with your Galactic Cactus to activate it. Then you have a 5/4 Amphibious. It's going to be another source of power. One thing that Citron can run that, let's say, Grass Knuckles cannot are going to be the Smarty cards, particularly Shrinking Violet. This will be able to deal with all those teleportation zombies, Mustache Waxers, Space Times. There's a lot of cards, very powerful cards like that in the meta right now. This can really end up just winning a game single-handedly with Shrinking Violet because it kills all of your opponent's tempo. A couple of Grave Busters. I'm running this over Blockbuster in this deck just so you don't have to have one of your cards that are early game cards that are usually dying. They're usually, exploding and trading with something. You don't have to have those on the board. You can also just deny an early teleportation zombie with this, which is good. Let's get into the games. 4 Shamrock is for big removal. Hope you guys enjoy, and here we go. You don't have like Espresso Fiesta or bonus attacks in this deck as a finisher, so you definitely need to get like multiple late game cards, so including, well, keep an eye if this is enough late game for this deck, but you need like multiple either Dragon and Gravity and Brainana in order to finish off opponents. I guess Pear Cub surviving like in the water lane could also count as that. Thank you, Official Pootis Wizard. That game does not count, and we will get right into the games now. Let's do some bets here. If you think we are going to win 6 out of 8 vote yes, 5 out of 8 is going to be a no. Betting our fries over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/fry'emup. You can keep like 3 early game. I'm going to count Shrinking Violet as an early game control card. I think once you have 3 of your cards that cost 4 or less, maybe not Shamrock is the one that you want, later. But this should be enough to control him. So keeping Gravity, which is a really important part of this deck in your starting hand, I think is okay. Again, we will be needing multiple early game cards in order to get her done. I'm gonna develop this on the board. I wonder if not pushing this exactly to lane 1 was smart, but this is free pressure, and this it's just free damage here. And again, we have another card. We need to deal with something. Pass. I mean, we kind of denied that. I guess it's good it went on heights now. So what was this idea? To like chicken, and then you can't front it, so then a leap? I don't know. Is this when we use our grave buster is the question. So this primal potato mine does not take out most of the gravestones he's playing, which are like Gentleman Zombie and Teleportation Zombie. A drone engineer would be creative. I think I will use this now, even though we theoretically could get a bigger hit later. Kite Flyer. Kind of wish I primaled, actually. Seeing a lot more Kite Flyers these days than we used to, because of the slower meta. Card draw is king. Alright, so we have another early game card. It's a little bit of a panic, I find. I don't have to do anything here. His Swabby's leaping, kind of. Should I Shrinking Violet this 2-2? Eh. I'll just Shrinking Violet, like, on 5 and on 7. I don't know. We'll get more value than that, probably. So he gets 1 Swabby. It procs our block. It leaps into a 1-drop. So that's nice. We are protected! Welcome to all the new people popping in the stream here. Bro. I'll probably take this out with the primal. Gotta spend it. And the heights lane is clogged, and so is the environment, so that failed. Alright, so we'll Shrinking Violet this. Why not? I guess we'll spend this. Sure. And we still have a Shrinking Violet to spare now. That was a very, very sad Moonwalker, man. Bro, Headstone Carver. Probably whatever this leaps to next turn is going to be Shrinking Violetable. So I am going to play this on heights because it's a lot less weak into, like, in case he's running laser-based alpha. At this point, this guy could be running anything because he's running basically a... See, he's running a second environment. He's running, like, a pile, just a pile of cheap minions and environments, essentially. He got a card, no! So we got 4+3 here? Oh yeah, it gets dragged, I forgot. Well, he'll play in here, so we should have a good Shrinking. No! What the hell? Mechasaur out of nowhere! Wow, we gotta do something about that, man. What do I have, though? I don't have anything! We're running 4 Shamrockets, didn't get one. So Shrinking Violet Paracup seems like the logical solution. Actually, it's basically guaranteed lethal here, right? Okay. I mean, he would have to have exactly Smoke Bomb in order to... Or some car... I don't know, well, Teleport, I guess, could also... Alright, so we just went. That was so much less scary than it looked on second thought. And thank you, Miyamur. Welcome to the Primally. We're 1-0. Pretty easy opponent. And here's a Rustbolt. Big weakness of Rustbolt is Gravity, of course. This is too much early game control, actually. I like this better. This is fine. 3 1s and then a 3. We'll keep him off the board. And these cards all get decent value later in games.
Been watching your videos for so long, like your PvZ Heroes roast video. Been too busy to catch streams because of school. Now I'm about to go into a psyche job next week.
Thank you so much, Commander Regulus. Cool. I like the PvZ roast video. I have a whole channel of those. They stopped posting on. Alright, so the question here is, do we forget me nuts? Or do we not? The reason to do it would be to counter Cryo Brain and Beam Me Up. Usually this will just get Rolling Stone.
We need a leap!
You usually want to keep this later to deny going viral or quarterly bonus, but he's not developing anything, so this is probably correct. Deny the Cryo Brain. That's something that will put him ahead in this game. If he's able to get an extra brain every turn now.
Hi Hi Fry, I just want to let you know that I've appreciating your content since COVID times and that I respect you for
Oh,
everything you've
thank
done for
you.
this game for so many years. Smiley face.
You guys are being so nice. So we had Flaming Sorcerer for 8 months and then Gummy Worm for 7 months. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, so we're just passing here. If he has the Cryo Brain, we'll know if we if we did well last turn, and we certainly did. Slowing that down now is fine. And we'll have perhaps Galactic Cactus plus Pericope coming up. We're really just getting over early game. So I would really like to draw a 6 or more cost card like every turn now. It would be fine. Luckily we have a couple more chances. So I'm going to pass. We can easily take advantage of this teleportation zombie with our Galactic Cactus combo next turn and maybe throw something else in as well. I might throw this in just to clog the lane, which is insane. I guess I can if he passes, right? So, okay, so the Paracub, when it gets destroyed, always gets sucked into the water here. So let's just do it like this. It'll be a 4-4 instead of a 5-4. Totally fine. Not... Oh, I was gonna say not a whole lot he could do about it here, but oh man, brutal. This is a really good counter to our deck too. I really hope he's not running quarterly bonus. That would be super freaking annoying. We can't even transmogrify this. The good news is this goes down to... no, there's no good news, guys. If he's running quarterly bonus, we're kind of just screwed. Oh. So it's got to be Gravitry. Play on Curve. It's a good answer now that he doesn't have quarterly. So he's running Teleportation. I mean, he's probably a quarterly bonus deck and he just doesn't have it, right? I gotta survive one more turn here, and then it's Dragon time, and we did top deck quite enough. We also have a kind of a full block meter, so we can usually survive 2 shots here. He's running quarterly. Cringe. Absolute cringe. Not cool, bro. Might as well. This doesn't help, though. That's so annoying. The problem is the dragon. I really wanted one of my protect superpowers there, not Walnut, because the dragon just dies for free here. I don't think there's nothing we can do. It's guaranteed lethal already. Because this has armor. It just frenzies through, so alright. QuarterlyCringe.com. We can't transmogrify this one. We're just screwed here. Unfortunately. Thank you, Kara. When did you start calling it Garg Feet? I don't know. The chat just started calling it that one day. And it's funny. Alright, so we lost to, some cringe. It's okay. La 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 la. Whatever. You don't know, you don't know. You don't know, no, 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 no. You don't know. You know, super no fun. So probably the least valuable of these 3 in this matchup against Boogaloo is going to be the Primal. We can really end up taking out. Especially denying him from using his Lightning Bolt as a tempo card is really strong. Bruh. So, probably just take out both, right? I guess like this, might as well keep a 2-1 on the board. since it looks like he's going to be running a wide. You know, it's probably going to be spamming a lot of lanes, so having this clogged with the Primal is pretty good. And yeah, this is a fine top deck. Honestly, I think we use this as the tempo card. It's really weird, but he's probably going to use some kind of... Oh, it might be Nibble, though. We didn't really play around Nibble. But we'll have Shrinking Violet the next 2 turns now, which is fine. We needed a card also, just for the next couple of turns here. Evaporate's okay. Let's see if we can get a good Shrinking Violet here. Probably will. I think that's alright. Because really, like, do we need to use the Citron Super on either of these later? Probably not. And if this gets out of control, now we have a Shamrocket. So we really have everything we need here. Bro! I was not expecting that at all. I thought it was going to be some kind of Swarm deck. But that's an easy Shamrocket now. Got no value. 2 for 1. It killed 2 cards with a Shamrocket. It's one of the reasons why Bobblehead is not an extremely good card, is that you're always investing 2 cards into 1, and then there's always 1 card just removing it. See if this guy plays into Shrinking Violet. No. This is fine. We have 2, so we can just spend 1. We're never going to be able to use the 2 Shrinking Violets after this turn, because it's 6, 7, or 6, 7, and then 8, 9. If any plans to pick Bloon's Card Storm back up? Not at the moment. You know, unless if the game, I would if the game got a new, you know, surge of like new players and stuff. This could be a binary stars, so really nice to double up here. No, it's line dancing. Okay.
We need a leap. We need
A little unexpected.
1 month to go. Been watching for years on YT. Love you.
Wow, taking advantage of my little buddy. He's gonna be going face for 12 here. This is ridiculous. Ow. Ow. Alright, I guess it's gonna have to be popping poppies here. At least we're healing. We got full block meter, and hopefully... I can't heal? Bro, cringe! Okay. This hopefully will work. Unless he, like, removes this, then we're just playing into his game here. Man, not being able to heal there, that's a 6 damage swing. Difference between 8 health and 14. And he'll probably proc our block with the overshoot and get us down to 3 here. This is so harsh. Come on, man! What is... Okay. Wait, he got this, by the way, from Cosmic Dancer. Thanks for the present. Alright, he did not have anything insane. So, roll 1, no. Which lane really needs protecting right now? I think it's actually this lane, because we're gonna dragon here. But we're down to 3. I mean, it's actually this lane. I don't know what I'm gonna do about lane 3 right now. I don't have an answer to that.
We need a leap.
I need another Shamrocket, but now he just puts basically anything here and we lose. What I would do with 6 extra health would make us win this game, I think. Because we'd be able to do 9 this turn. He'd be down to 5. We'd probably be okay. That does win, but the good news is it doesn't really... Like, Shrinking Violet really negates this well. We can't Dragon, obviously. But we are going to do this play. Hopefully he doesn't have anything too crazy. The cool thing also is that, you know, he's giving us some block meter charge, so we can theoretically survive like a bigger shot next turn, too. So far, so good. That Bungie not going face is insane, bro. He's gotta try to win, right? I think so. But he didn't, I mean, he's sitting on 16 health. Oh my gosh, that would have been lethal. Come on, man. So the dragon's scary because if he gets most of the things he gets here loses, and this does. This just loses us the game. Overshoot, man. I feel like we're dying to okay, fine. And I'd rather die to Flamenco than die to BS. He happens to be running to deny 6 health. Yeah, anyway, and die to overshoot there. Too bad. It's like I'm running a really good deck for that, except for Sneezing Zombie. So annoying. The Area 22 was a real problem there. That actually did basically all of our health. So maybe we need to you know, you could run like Bog in this deck since we're running the Shrinking Violets. I maybe should consider that because it seems like we have more than enough early game. We need more. We need more. Come on, that's fine. Brohead Sneezing Zombie. I think I'm gonna play this. You usually want to play this on the ground because it doesn't die as badly to laser base alpha as other cards in this game. We do have the walnut as well. Well, we'll bring it back, guys. Don't panic. Everyone panics when we have a couple of BS losses early. It's okay. So Forget-Me-Nuts lives. Don't really have a lot to do here on turn 3. Unless he commits something, but he has a teleport, so there's no reason for him to play a card here. No. And he did. That helps us. Really helps us. Now we have a Shrinking Violet that's like a huge tempo play. I guess the Forget-Me-Nuts is kind of denying the teleports there, so maybe he was just worried I would have some kind of bounce or transmogrify. A little bit weird. So it's almost always going to be Shrinking. He would have to play something extraordinary here for this not to be a Shrinking Violet. I don't even know what it could be. We can always Shrinking next turn though, like if we need a Paragon. It's definitely an option. I mean, it's so strong. And now, again, his teleport costs 2, so he can at most teleport in a 2-drop. So this Forget-Me-Nuts, really good here. And it's turn 4. We have so much tempo. It's fine. He's spending a lot to not even kill a minion there, which is awesome. So we'll either have another Shrinking Violet or a Paracub here this next turn. Second Forget-Me-Nuts, I'll take it. Interesting. So this doesn't do damage, by the way. And it's always going to end up moving. Shrinking Violet on this is pretty good. I'd also like to activate this going phase. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do about the cowboy. Except for bring it down to 1 health, and I think that's what I'll do. 1 attack, I mean. And again, this Forget-Me-Nuts would basically die for free here, so let's not play it. He's at 0 brains. Cowboy, good card. It's not staying in the environment, so it doesn't get the card draw. It's a good thing. Really came back with that play, though. Now what? Probably just grab a tree here, right? Other option would be like 3 and 3. 3-1-1. Interesting. This probably... The fact he's playing it here is a little bit weird. This could be a Gargolith. And this is actually a really good trade against Garden. I'm thinking lanes, but I don't know. Do we want this cowboy, like, moving around the board? I think with this hand, we probably do want the cowboy moving, right? So I think we're gonna... This feels like something like a line dancing zombie, because why is he not playing it here? I guess he wants the Gargolith to hit. Anyway, we'll see if it's Gargolith. This is a pretty good lane for our Poppin' Poppies also, if this isn't one. Get over here! It's teleportation zombie. I think he, like, doesn't want this going and just giving us free block meter, but anyway. Yeah, so the interaction between Primal Potato Mine and Cowboy, I see someone saying we should have maybe, you know, 2 damage from the Forget-Me-Nots and then 3 damage from this would have killed the Cowboy. This doesn't actually damage Cowboy if the Cowboy moves. The game mechanic is they attacks, this dies, then the Cowboy moves. Did he just quarterly bonus? Cringe! Then the Cowboy moves, and then it explodes. So it won't actually... Primal Potato Mine really bad against, and same with Guacadile and Hot Date. They all miss the Cowboy if he's moving that turn. As opposed to if the Cowboy procs the block, then it'll explode and hit him because he doesn't move out of the way. Man, so what? It's like game 4. We have 2 quarterly bonus enjoyers so far. What is this cringe? I'm streaming in the afternoon. You can notice it's light out, so it's not like late at night when all the sweats are on, but that's what we have to deal with, the plant players. It's a struggle. Not gonna lie, it's a struggle. So it's probably just gonna be Poppin' Poppies, Protect here. We could go for... Maybe I will. Maybe this will probably be a good of a Grave Buster. I don't really need the healing right now. It's a good of a Grave Buster as we're gonna get. This is gonna be moving around. I want to use Forget-Me-Nots here. So I guess Forget-Me-Nots here maybe? The question is, where do I want this Paracub to be? I can reasonably... Yeah, I think water is where we want it, right? Then it's fronted next turn. Do we want it to be fronted? I think here is correct. Because then the Poppin' Poppies can get it next turn. Yeah, I really... It's the end of March already. I really thought they would have fixed quarterly bonus. Do we have to make a petition? You know what? Maybe I'll make... Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll make a video. It's Friday now. Friday the 21st. How about on Sunday I'll say I'll make a video, particularly... It'll be the top 5 things that need bugs that need to be changed in the game. Or things that PvZ Heroes needs right now. And, you know, it'll be informative in that way. And then also... I'll be kind of adding the devs, whoever it is, who made this balance patch, because... This is a major problem. Seriously, you get rid of quarterly bonus, and I think the game is in a really good spot in terms of balance. I've heard reports that people who play the game competitively, like little tournaments that have been organized, that they ban quarterly bonus, so you're not allowed to run it. And it seems like plants are actually, if anything, stronger than zombies right now. At least in that, obviously it's their own little specific meta there. So it doesn't necessarily reflect ranked, but yeah, man. I think we just stall here. There's no real point in using the Citron Super yet, right? We'll probably get more value out of this later. Maybe a petition. I'll make a video. You know. Maybe even the title will be "Please Pop Cap." You almost did it. It's almost perfect. But this is ridiculous. This is just stupid. Now we can shamrock at this, so I'm kind of happy that I don't actually mind that at all. Here, we'll mog it now. We'll have the shamrock it for something else. You got Snorkel in the water. I need a Shrinking Violet now. got Toxic Waste in, but it died for free here. Poppin' Poppy's so good. So I'm gonna probably protect first here and see if we can grab a dragon or a Gravage. We really need some power now. Hopefully we can get a good protect with just what's on the board. We could go for Get-Me-Nuts and then protect, but that means if we top deck dragon, we can't play it. So I think I'm gonna spam protect first. Usually lane 1's not gonna get. I guess it depends what he does. I wonder if this deck needs like 2 copies of Walnut Bowling though as an extra finisher. It kind of feels like it does, doesn't it? Maybe I'll add that after this game. So we're looking for dragon. Banana wouldn't be bad here. Attack! 3-cost teleport. We'll probably go lane 1 now. Blob. Okay. Die. This will probably just... Hopefully it throws to lane 1. At least we're protected here. We don't die to this deadly, but I really kind of wanted to... I guess it's just proccing the block anyway. This doesn't kill us. We'll have at least a full block meter, or we'll roll a 3. Okay, at least we have the... We'll have Shamrocket, full board, full block meter. And we're just getting all of our early game now. This is very unfortunate. Really wanted a Banana, or I don't know. At least for next turn. Hopefully we'll get something. Yeah, so what would I remove? I think I would get rid of the Primal Potato Mines if we're going to get rid of a little early game. I think Primal Pea Shooter is a more solid removal card, and it's more useful like in these situations. In late game, like right now, would you rather have this or Primal Pea Shooter? Like definitely Primal Pea Shooter. So I'm going to remove 2 Primal Potato Mines and I'll add in 2 Walnut Bowlings. And I mean, luckily we at least have Shamrocket here. This is proccing our block though. That's so annoying that he got Overshoot Imp here. Because this game's gonna be way harder now. It's just quarterly bonus. You can play it too, cost 6. The thing you want all of these cards for is if you're playing against a Flag Swarm deck, or a deck with just a lot of, you know, early game, beastly, crazy tempo. But it doesn't seem like we're really bumping into that too much. And we do have like Shrinking Violets to kind of take care of missed minions after the fact. This isn't deadly though. Think this is right? Kara says Walnut Bowling is OP. I don't think it's OP because it costs 9. It really is difficult to get to turn 9 and even play it. And then if there's a little 2-2 in a lane, it doesn't hit that, you know, it doesn't do any damage there. It would be OP if the excess damage went face, like 2 health and 4 would go face. But anyway, we got Dragon and we have a 2-cost Shamrocket to boot. We should be, I mean, his tricks are going to cost 7 extra now. Unless he plays again more Overshoot or Strike Through, we should be okay here. And luckily he did not have Quarterly. That would have won the game. Fry, what's your go-to chess opening? Definitely King Pawn 2 spaces. Classic. So, it's... I'm just looking at the health total now. It's 9 and 6 wins, and I really do want to put this guy away. He can't play any tricks here. That's off the table. And there's no environments that are gonna... Unless he got Overshoot Environment from his HG superpower, we should be okay here. Oh my gosh, it scared me so much. I love how this one is 3 health, and we should win. Barring a California roll, we should have this guy. He rolls a 3. He rolls a 2. California. Come on, man. Okay, well, we have one more turn here to survive. Oh, okay, we got another dragon. That really helps, because it basically covers these lanes. Don't do something dumb. I mean, no gadget scientist, no mustache monument, and we should have this guy. That's fine. Yes, dragon, get wrecked. Okay, now it's guaranteed. There's nothing he could have, even if he has the overshoot environment now, which he didn't have it last turn. No, we got him. That's fine. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. No, but the dragon takes care of both of these before it can attack. And it only has 2 attack anyway. Yes! Grizzly pair dies, dragon seals the deal. Gosh. Alright, let's make the change. I think a little more late game is totally warranted here. Here we go. See if we can get a few wins in a row now. Alright, so a little less early game control, which means we, if anything, have to hard mulligan for it harder. Seems like we have it in spades, though. Yeah, this looks good. We definitely have big deck energy here. 4 lines. Ah, 1 for each inch. You know what I'm saying? Pass. Pass. So again, we'll try to really get him. Oh, you know what? We did the cryo brain right last time, and now I forgot. I wasn't thinking there. I was thinking about the big deck energy instead. This isn't the same Rustbolt we faced before. No, it's not. Freaking quarterly bonus cringe. I guess we go after, like, the thinking cap now, right? Rolling Stone. Second Cryo Brain. No. We're so far behind now because we're gaining 3 sun here, 4, and he's gaining 6. This is cringe. This is not fun. Should I just not count this game here? I don't want to play against this again. This is bullshit. There's nothing we can do about this either. It's so stupid. How is this fun? Thank you, Flame King, for 13 months. I don't know. What do you guys... Do you guys think if we're playing against these... It's just the same thing over, and it's not even something creative. Like, at least do something fun. But if we're just playing against this garbage every single time, do you think that we should just cut the game out of the video and move on in life? There's no... That's stupid. What do I... Okay, so I'll just play mid-rows every game. I'll just play for wing nuts. It's just not fun. I want to play something else. It's so stupid. I'm gonna have to make, because we really did have a good, run here. And when I'm playing off stream, I don't see this a lot. Knockout, quarterly, asshole. But now it's like we're facing it's so much now. It's so stupid. I mean, should I just make that my official policy now? That if any opponent, if they get it from middle manager, it's fine. But any opponent who runs quarterly bonus, I literally don't count the game and I cut it out of the video. We can start right now. I'm making a poll, guys. Screw it. We're interrupting the video for a poll. This is pretty important. I really want to hear your guys' feedback too, because I want to give you guys the genuine experience, but it's not fun, you know? Should I cut out every quarterly bonus game and not count it? Yes. Cut them out. Don't count. No. Sure. All games. Guys, we're making a poll in the chat for 2 minutes here. Here we go. The poll starts now. What would be the effect on stream times? Well, the games are going to go fast anyway, so. If we had a thing where we would specifically... We're boycotting quarterly bonus as a community. We know we're already doing that. But what if we took it a step further? That whenever anyone plays quarterly bonus, we literally just concede the game and go next. Would that make it more... Would people play quarterly bonus more then? Or less? Is my question. Like, maybe people will play it more because they're like, oh, I just play it, people concede. But maybe that makes it less fun. It's hard for me to get into the mind of your average dumb dumb guy who woke up this morning and decided he wants to just play quarterly bonus deck. I don't know. It's so hard for me to understand. So I can't tell you what would make it. It would make it less fun for if I played a card and every time someone just conceded. It probably would make it less fun for me, but maybe that's not, maybe these people just really want the self-esteem boost and someone conceding to them makes their wee-wee go hard. I don't know. I really don't know. It's so hard to, like, get into the mindset of... I don't even want to start using more descriptive words. You know? You think it'll make them use it more? People are saying it'll make them use it more. But anyway, the results are going to be in here in 5 seconds. Let's see what you guys think. 82% voted yes, cut them out. All right, so that's final. We're just not counting that game. We'll move on. Here we go. The chat has spoken. Let's keep it going here. And it's a Rustbolt. So we will... that's a fine hand. We got the Gravity. Conceding just saves time and frustration. Yup. That's the idea. So if we see a teleportation zombie, we can spam both of these and then do this one on 3, and we should hopefully pull ahead here. So this is a very cool play. So now he'll probably replay the teleportation zombie here next turn, and then we pair cup. It's a little bit of a debate. It's lane's clogged too. I like it. Just 2 damage. At least it's not 1. We played this all out. Actually, no, this dies in the splash, but it's fine. Oh, okay, so it only does 4. Who cares? Scripted! Let's go. This is fine. This So we can use the primal next turn. Should be okay here. Probably playing around Rolling Stone is correct. Is he going for an environment? I think it's like this, right? Playing around teleportation zombie second black hole. Or something like that. We have this locked down. I think the root wall there is okay, because if he has the environment, it's saving it. And if he doesn't have the environment, it's at least adding 2 health, and adding 4 health total. Preventing 2 damage here. He did have rock wall, which is annoying, but just taking the drone engineer off for tempo, I think it's okay. Where does he play it here? It's just more value. I think we're gonna let this hit face and then hit it with the Gravitry next turn. This also prevents him from playing like rocket science. This is a really... prevents rocket science, it prevents... it doesn't prevent that. It prevents going viral as well. Which is also not great. Goodbye. This game is super awkward. Cards, I think, is good for us, because he really has more cards. Okay. We got... I don't know. This isn't great. It's gotta be Gravitry. We're not gonna spam this here. Gatekeeper, a very rare appearance. Maybe we'll get a good shrinking next turn. The Gatekeeper goes up to 3, though. I don't like it. So we win that trade. Clank. And, yeah, Drone Engineer kind of popping off. I got the Gravebuster, though. It's not bad. What are these cards for Conjuring? This is so fun, actually. It's weird, but fun. So it's gonna be you. We will Shrinking. I think we'll just keep this around. There's nothing we can do about it anyway. And then we'll go face with Little Poison Shroom. Should I play this? Doesn't do anything here. Unless he teleports in something really big. But it gets sucked by the Gravitry anyway. This nut doesn't really do a whole lot. Get over here. Wrote it in now. Nice try. Man, Poison Shroom proccing the block. It's all we need right now. Nerfy. I think him also just giving us more options since he's really low health. I think this overall helps us more than it helps him. Alright, let's spam this for a card now. Dragon! Nice! Yeah, that'll do it, guys. Wow, that's pretty damn good, too. Should I do this for BM? Gotta be Dragon, though, right? This is so cool! Let's just Dragon. I feel like winning. Oh, we had Teleportation Zombie. No one cares. Yeah, I would have been able to basically protect from lethal there, so... Dragon in the water. Teleportation Zombie, usually very good against Dragon, but not when it's just in the water and they have less than 5 health, you know? He's trying to California roll, that's why I didn't play anything. It's his only chance of surviving. Whoops. Alright, here we go. Alright. How viable do you think Gatekeeper would be if it actually functioned like Space-Time, that really made what it says on the card, made all your Conjures cost 1 less? I think it would be really, really strong with Space-Time and a Conjure deck, because you basically have a Conjure deck with twice as many Space-Times. I think that would be amazing. Definitely don't want 2 Shrinking. This is fine, though. We do have the answer. You put this on heights, but usually you play this on the ground. I must have some reason. It's playing around Spikeweed Sector. I don't know. Because it grows when it's in an environment. Might as well. Yeah, but Galactic Cactus punching way above its weight, and this is very cool. Should I commit for Get-Me-Nuts here? It's kind of like free damage to face. I think I will. I should have played this on the ground. We're basically gonna go for a Shrinking Violet at some point. He's never usually gonna feed into this lane, so maybe he will though. Space Time in 4. No, he'll play it in 1 now. Brother. I think that's gonna work. So if this is a Gentleman Zombie, he theoretically could still play a superpower. I think we're just doing this. Play. Oh, should I commit both? Is it stupid to just be hitting him and hitting him like this? I mean, we don't have anything to play yet. Alright, screw it. Attack! 2 damage at a time. He'll die eventually. Trick-or-treater, it's a 3 Forget-Me-Nuts. Nice. Freeze is fine. Hopefully that means he'll just feed a non-gravestone into lane 2 and we shrinking him to the Ice Age. Get it. Yes! So far so good. Yes! Imagine not playing around shrinking there, bro. GG! Get off my lawn! Yes! And the concede? No! Bro has courage. I commend thy balls, fine sir. Still playing this one through. Oh, see, we don't have room. We really want something to die now. Okay, good. It dies. When he's this low in health, is this fine? I think it is. It's such a weird play, but... I mean, he's gonna be down to, like, under 5 health here, for sure. So, procs the block. And now it's 2, 1, and 2. Yeah, that pair cup really... good enough. Yoink, yoink. He's gonna make a California. It wouldn't matter, because 2-2-2 would have been the same. Alright, now we got him. This deck is good. We just can't deal with quarterly, but it's not really running like the Pecanoliths and what else would Citron even run to deal with quarterly? You can't have Wingnut. I guess Forget-Me-Nuts, Brainana, and Pecanolith. Pecanolith would be, I guess, a card you could run if you want to deal with quarterly a little better. But anyway. Is this too much early game to keep? It's not bad. I don't mind this. Something tells me these Forget-Me-Nuts are gonna brick a little bit against Impfinity. I think that's better. So we're expecting Space Time next turn, so I'm gonna actually sack the Forget-Me-Nuts instead of the Primal. The Primal's really good against Space Time. Bury Treasure on 1 usually means Space Time on 2. And our dinner here is never second best. See if he has a bungee. It's okay if he does. Because then we will just pair cup next turn. Yeah, I know, we haven't... I don't think we've even drawn Brainana yet, right? Where are they? They're in the deck. We wouldn't have 5 lines if they weren't. So pair cup in 4 is pretty good here. There's no need to get greedy. Could also go on 1-1-1. Okay, I think that's better now, because now we can we can splash this for free and activate our pair cup just by galacting. We have to not use our Citron super here. This should be fine. Hopefully it doesn't do anything too crazy with 4 brains. That does nothing. That makes a 2-1 on your board. And I can see we were ahead. Alright guys, we're in a 5-2 scenario. This will be for the bets. Here we go. Yeah, I'm counting the first quarterly bonus. I'll count that game. But not this one. Maybe I shouldn't count the first one either. That's a starting hand. I think doing this aggressively here is fine. We have another one. And we also have the pair cubs, so having these pre-developed is often a good thing. And we have also a minion that's... It's a little bit weird with the Galactas and a second Galacta and a Forget-Me-Not, so like I can't play these now. But we at least have one thing that we can play. Bro, cringe! Do I just... How aggressive do I get here? Should I commit a second one? I guess I do. Because if he touches these, his guy dies for free and I get pair cup next turn. This would be insane though, right? And playing anything else is crazy, but this is the new 1 health Galactic makes some really awkward situations, and we are living in one, ladies and gentlemen. So, in order for him to prevent him taking 4 damage bullseye every turn, he has to do that. He does it on the second one, so he's taking 2 free damage this turn, which is literally insane. But now, we're basically getting 9 damage on his face this turn with 1 block meter charge. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, plus 5. Why not play that in 1 though, bro, and protect the damage for free? It's kind of crazy. I love how both of them splash. Things go from left to right. So the second one splashes before the pair cup exists. So this is a 5-4 instead of a 5-3. And that's it. On the back of the wild, risky, but kind of just disgusting double Galacta play into Toxic Waste Imp. You can sometimes arrange like the next turn with the Galactus and the pair cubs. You kind of just read him. We did it a couple times today. Just thinking, we're always 1 step ahead, 2 steps ahead. Yeah, guys. But anyway, guys. All right, it's a 6 and 2, and we also have a new premise for how we're going to be counting games. So that will be for the foreseeable future until they change quarterly bonus somehow, even if they make it really strong by adding 2 attack and doing a bonus attack, something like that is an option. Or make it do what it says on the card. Set it to 4 and that's it. But anyway, definitely a new premise and how we are going to be counting the score on games, and I think something very positive just in terms of overall our mental. And I would actually suggest you guys do that at home too. Is you see quarterly, just concede and go next, and just don't even think about it. You know, make your decision before you've seen it, so it doesn't come as a disappointment. I think I'm just going to start doing that in my in my extracurricular offline game, like just when I'm playing for fun as well. But anyway, alright guys, I will see you in the next one. The answer is yes. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This is Fry.